So we're going to talk about the operation of the pasta kettle. Pasta kettle is an open kettle. It's just used for cooking pasta and cooking rice. It has a liner in it, which we'll show you in a minute, that holds the pasta or the rice. And the controls are much more simple, or they're a little simplified from the other kettles that have control panels. These are just very simple on-off, so we can still tilt the kettle up and down, which we're not going to do right now. It's full of water. We have the little controller that shows what temperature it is. Right now it has a set point of 210 and the ambient water is 75. If we wanted it to heat, we could turn it to heat. If we wanted it to cool, which you can do in the course of cooking pasta after your pasta is cooked, turn it to cool. It has a water meter again, fill auto or fill manual like we covered with the others. It's a little bit different controller, so it's down here. We enter using the arrows. We would enter how much water we want and then turn it on. It'll tell us what it's put into the kettle and go off, or we can manually turn it off. And again, always put your hose in the kettle when you want to add the water. We're not going to add water right now because we've got a pretty full kettle. So it also has the discharge valve, open and close, and water inlet on and off. Water inlet is when you want to add water, cool water, after you're finished cooking your pasta. But one of the really cool features, I think, is what's called air inject. So I'm going to turn it on, and it'll show you where the air, you can aerate your pasta after you've cooked it and maybe drained it, or and put chilled water in. You can then aerate it with the chilled water, and that helps cool your pasta down so it stops cooking, and then it's ready to go for your next product. Turn that off. So I'm going to show you how you would lift the basket out of the kettle. Put this aside for now. So we have a hoist here, and the hoist is hooked up. We've hooked it up to the pasta basket. So we just take the hoist and we're going to tell it to go up. So as you can see, it would raise the basket all the way out of the kettle. We can raise it up, and we'll show you there's a feature on the bottom. So this basket, if you're going to pull your pasta out, you're going to take it over to your landing area, and then there's a nice feature in the bottom of the basket where you pull the screen, and the product that's in the basket will dump into your bins, your packing table, wherever it is, for transport to your service area. But today I'm just showing you here. You normally would not take the basket out and then dump the pasta back into the kettle and the rice back in the kettle. So don't do that when it's over. It's not over your transport bins. Don't open that bottom shield, but that is how you do it. For today's in-service, we're just showing it over the kettle. Now lower it back down. The basket can be taken out and put in a basket frame for cleaning, or you can clean it on site over here, but I like to put it in the frame. There is a frame. You land it in the frame, and then you can take it to a cart wash area or hose it down to clean it. And you put it back in the kettle. It usually sits in the kettle for the next day's operation.